Yesterday, we mourned. I mourned, and many of you probably as well. For what? For the illusion of a world that might never have happened, that might never have existed in the first place, but that is in the past. You might need a few more days to think this through, and that is 100% okay. But today, I am here to tell you to fight, to resist. And we will go over how. How do you fight? How do you fight back? Actually, it is more simple than you think. All you have to do is stay alive, be here, be who you are. That is everything. You do not need to go their ways. You do not need to be violent. You do not need to start any fights. You need to exist as you are right now. Maybe be 5% more gay than before just to spite them. And if you just so happen to be in a job where you could spit in someone's soup or their coffee order from time to time, of course don't do it every single day. You don't want to get fired now, do you? That's always an option to do as well. Do not get violent. Do not step as low as they are. But today is the day we fight. Let's talk about survival and what we all can do to do it. Thank you so much for posting all the stars yesterday. It really warmed my heart how many of you resonated with my message. I listened to my video back as well. I purposefully did not edit it. There was no music in the background. I just wanted to get over my raw emotions, and this video today will be a little bit similar, although there will be stuff on the screen with information for you. So let's get over it. I have collected a bunch of things from all kinds of LGBTQ and trans subreddits and from some other sources as well. So, number one, we have a very nice and enlightening post here that apparently New York has passed an amendment to protect trans and abortion bans discrimination of transgender and LGBTQ plus individuals. That is amazing, and I hope that more blue states will follow in the wake. Do remember that even though the angry orange man has won, that is the reality. It won't be until January, as far as I know, until he goes into the office, okay? So there's still a little bit of time for things to change, and even then, political things, this law things always take that time in every single country. So there is time. There is some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it is worth fighting for. It is worth surviving for. It is worth being there to see it. It might be a small thing as wanting to play the next Pokemon game whenever it comes out. It might be a little thing like making videos for other people to see. It might be an even sillier little thing like watching a video someone does. Maybe it is that one friend you meet once a month to play Dungeons and Dragons with, and you would be really disappointed if you couldn't finish your campaign. There is something that you can find, that you will find, that you probably already know, where you do not want to miss out on that thing. Missing out on things is really bad. You know how all these gacha games work? They get you with the fear of missing out. You should really have a fear of missing out on life right now, okay? Because you will miss out on so many things if there's no life to have. You literally miss out on every single thing. Imagine we could have sort out online virtual reality by next year. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that. So stay here, baka. Okay? And then this drawing, I really freaking love it. The Nameless Knight. And I think we all need to be Nameless Knights. For today, for tomorrow, for the next week, next month, next year. Hell, for the next decade, and even for the rest of your life. I think anybody who has been in this community and has lived this kind of life for any particular amount of time, you know that people who just started to figure themselves out have it probably even harder than you, and there need to be, quote-unquote, older LGBTQ and queer people there to guide them, to help them, because as you see, the world vastly either is very apathetic about it, or doesn't care, or some of them even straight up deny you. So we have to be there for each other. It is called a community for a reason after all. I know the word community gets thrown around for so many things. There's gaming communities. Hell, if you like a particular Netflix show like Bridgerton, there's probably a Bridgerton community. But that is not the same kind. This is a real community, okay? I'm just gonna leave these two things here. just in case you do need it. If you know someone who does need them, please share it around, make use of it. And just a little reminder how everything did start with the Stonewall protests. There's also a map that has been going around recently. I'm pretty sure you might have seen it in other videos, maybe in some posts, that basically tells you which states in the USA it is quote unquote safest for right now, or, you know, where the risk might be higher. You can use this for your own judgment. Again, I am not from the US. I just try to share as many informations as possible. And do believe me, I did get many comments as well from people saying they are minors, they do not have the means to move countries and all stuff like that. And I 100% get that, okay? People that are not from the US have to realize that how big of a country it is. Most of the states in the USA are as big or bigger than like a country in Europe, okay? So imagine if you're like somewhere in the middle of this map, or freaking all the way down south in Texas, for example. It would be like moving 3 countries in Europe, okay, to go to another state. You just have to keep that in mind. And without wanting to insult anybody living in America, it is the reality that many people have not many savings. The whole like economics, the finances, the debts of like student loans and stuff like that, it's a reality for many people. So I 100% get that it might not be possible for you to leave, okay? So you have to build little communities wherever you live, find other supportive people, stick together, maybe even live together with these people where you know you are safe. There will always be ways, even if you're a minor and you cannot move out yet, find some friends, find a local group, even if the people are a little bit older, find someone to talk to, okay? Then I want to share this message. Maybe you might have seen it already from One Topic. Don't give up. And he was streaming yesterday. I watched for a while and he was very emotional as well. And it will get better, believe me, it will. Okay? Today is already another day. If you are hearing me yap on and on and on today already, guess what? You already won. You already won for one day already. Just repeat that for more days, okay? You can do it, I believe it. When the neo-fascist supported by America Corporation wins the election and you have to fight for your rights extra hard, wake the fuck up, cutie patootie. We have a country to rebuild. 100%. And another very supportive message here. For those who are hopeless and anxious, whatever the future will hold and whatever time will bring, whenever you feel heavy or scared, remember that everything is alright. Because it is. Because there are many people that will fight for you. That includes me. Oh well, please stay safe and please smile, okay, for me. Listen, it is okay if it is a forced smile. I hate doing it as well, okay, but humor me for a second. If you smile, if you force yourself to smile for like 30 seconds straight, try it with me right now, okay? You will literally get dopamine from your body because that is how your body is programmed, okay? It might make you feel better for a little bit. And hell yeah, maybe tape your face like up so you smile all the time so you get all the dopamine extracted from your body. Last but not least for today, I do want to share multiple different Reddit posts. You can find all the information from today in the post below as well, where one of them is talking about all kinds of resources where you can connect to the Forever Project, the Trans Lifeline, and the list of Wikipedia resources. There is that case. There is also a LGBTQ asylum program in Canada. I'm linking that Reddit post below as well. And one user was so nice and they made a starter guide for changing your ID before the Tramp admin comes online. If you haven't gotten around to it, maybe do that right now, okay? And lastly, an encouraging post asking people, really calling people to not panic. Listen, yesterday I was distraught. I was panicking as well, but today I'm trying to look to a brighter future, okay? I'm trying to be here for you. I'm trying to be here for everyone. I'm trying to be here for this community. I am here, Okay, that should be our message. I am here and I shall not leave. Today is a day. It is day number 1 of your resistance, of your survival, of your fight, and you have already won. Good job on that. I shall see you next time. Thank you for listening.